9 hours over, and yet I am still so tired. So my last video wasn't that great. It was not very long and hastily made, and then I kind of fell down on the job with my Friday video, like I said I was not going to do. I was just really exhausted after everything that's happened this week. So yeah, I needed some downtime to get myself put back together. And honestly, I did not get enough downtime to rest. I am still pretty tired, but I've run out of days to put off making this video, so here I am. And drawing inspiration from the reason why this week was so exhausting for me, I want to talk about what it means to be an introvert. I've noticed a trend recently that when I tell people I'm an introvert, they either say I'm not or treat it like I'm saying it's a bad thing. And I think the reason they do that is because I am a rather outgoing person when I'm in the right headspace. And they'll be like, oh, I don't think you are. Because I don't think they understand what being an introvert actually means. It's not that I'm saying I'm a shy person or I'm a quiet person or that it's a bad thing, even if I were either of those particular things all the time. But when I say I'm introverted, I mean that I draw energy from being by myself. And that's the real difference between being an introvert and being an extrovert. Introverts draw their energy from being alone. Extroverts draw their energy from being around people. My favorite analogy for this is that of a battery. When a battery, say in a cell phone, winds down, you need to charge it back up again. The difference between an introvert and an extrovert is the method in which you get charged. For me, I'm an introvert. I'm also a very empathetic person. So when I am around people, it's very tiring for me because I'm focusing on the feelings that other people have and their emotions. I'm having to put a lot of energy into being emotionally present in the moment. And then after a while, I don't have any more energy left to devote to that, and I need to go off and be by myself and just sort of relax and not have to put any effort into thinking about what other people are thinking and doing. Whereas with an extrovert, they get their energy from being around people. I can't really say how exactly that works because I am definitely not one, but it's a different situation. Being alone is draining and lonely for an extrovert, and they need to be around people to recharge their battery. So when I talk about being an introvert, or in my own particular example, the introvert inside my head screaming, it just means that I've spent too much time focusing on other people and being around other people, and I'm getting tired, and I need to not be doing that for a while. So like in situations where I'm around a lot of people, say on vacation, sometimes I just need to go and take a nap or spend a couple of hours by myself in my room or something like that. Just because otherwise I will burn out. And a burnt out introvert, at least a burnt out this introvert, is not really something you want to spend time around. Trust me. So while an introvert can be very quiet and very shy, that doesn't necessarily mean all introverts are, because extroverted people don't have to constantly be talking and be the center of the attention in order to recharge their battery from being around people. I know plenty of extroverted type people who are more than happy to just be in the presence of others without having to like lead the group or anything like that. So yeah, when I say I'm an introvert, it's not a bad thing. It's just a fact of the matter. Like if I say my eyes are brown, I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just a fact. That's what color they are. So yeah, I really don't think there should be any shame or anything wrong with being aware of those limits and aware of those boundaries and stopping short of them and knowing how to take care of myself. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the matter. And on that note, I'm gonna go because this introvert is still very tired. So yeah, thankfully tomorrow I get most of the day to myself. So I will be able to recharge in time for work on Tuesday. Yep. Okay.